Hey, so I went Anime Expo. Yep, I was there. If you look real hard, you can see an idiot in a gray shirt. Yeah, see it? No? Oh, well, shucks. So I went to AX, but I'm not a real picture kind of guy. I didn't take any. Well, I took one, but that was for someone dressed as Best Girl. Also, you may have noticed... Wait, didn't it end like yesterday? How'd you get a video up so quick? Well, due to reasons, I only went for one day, on Friday. AK, probably the best day for me to go to Anime Expo. Why, you ask? Well, I had the most of the stuff I would have gone to AX for. The JoJo's Part 5 Episode 1 premiere, and the Rooster Teeth animation panel. Of course, there were other reasons that day was the best day, like the Jojo-chan meetup, but I didn't make it to that, because JoJo's was slightly more important. Sorry, Queen. Anyways, let's talk convention. It's one of those things that you will go to eventually, because you want to. One of the prime choices is Anime Expo, so I'm gonna talk about my experience there. It was really good! Okay, yeah, video over. Okay, kidding, but it was a great experience. For one, you're surrounded by people who at least share one hobby with you. Not only that, but they're all normally nice people. For two, this is your chance to become full up on merch. That empty shelf can now be full of figures, manga, Blu-rays, you name it. You can grab your first, or in my case, maybe another Dakimakura. And most realistically, you'll line your plain white walls with your trash waifus. It's pretty great, gotta tell you. You'll leave the con thinking you didn't buy enough, and as the staff escort you out, you'll just look inside the exhibit hall, thinking about what could have been. Lastly, there's panels. Now, these may or may not be kinda hit or miss. For example, I went to the Jojo panel near an hour and a half early, but the line was already in overflow. I consulted my brother if he still wanted to line up, and me and my siblings lined up for Jojo's. We were in the middle of the line and waited an hour and a half in LA heat, but we got in. It was glorious. I was never so excited for something like that. Ever. I'll do another video on the two panels I went to. Maybe. Definitely the Rooster Teeth panel. Eventually. Speaking of which, we lined up an hour beforehand for the RT animation panel. However, we ended up waiting for the panel around an hour and 30. We got into the panel eventually. Somehow we got seats pretty far back, despite our line placing. And by the time we got in the panel, it was already halfway over. It was pretty basic too. I couldn't help but think I could have done better by watching the live stream, or just went to go shopping right before the exhibition hall closed up. But yeah, the panels are hit or miss. Try to gauge which ones are worth waiting in line for, or at least what I'll do now if I ever do another single day at Anime Expo. Overall, like I've said, it was great. I loved every moment not in panel lines. Even waiting for the exhibition entertainment halls was kinda fun. Maybe because it wasn't air conditioning. But yeah, you should go. I'll see you next year. Probably. If I have the money.